Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Thursday on day number, I think, 5 in Sydney, Australia. And today we are going to check out a whole bunch of different breweries. Let's see how many we can get to on this really rainy day. Oh yeah, and before I forget to mention this again, I ended up getting a tattoo like the second last day we were in New Zealand. It's still healing and everything, so I haven't shown it yet, but if you see a little pop of it today, let me know in the comments down below if you do catch that and let me know what you think it might be. Got a little beer slushy, sour beer slushy. It would be more appropriate if it was sunny out, but it's still really good. Had to go back for a flight board because they turned on the ice cream machine. The beer ice cream machine. This is amazing. And also one of the coolest looking flights I think either of us have ever seen at a brewery. Amazing. Gotta dig right into this beer ice cream, beer soft serve. It is so sour.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like a cocktail in Mexico though. Like it has that super sweet, almost like Bahama Mama flavor. Ooh, coconutty. Mm-hmm. First a smoothie with beer and now beer soft serve. Like what? Where has this been all my life? This is amazing. Our next stop, our next brewery is called Frenchie's. I guess they are a bistro as well. And they have really good reviews on Google. So we're gonna go and check them out, see what the beer is like. Pretty much a French restaurant first and then a brewery, which you can see behind me. There are tanks like all around. Really cool. I got a coffee stout. Let's give it a go. Very coffee-ish. Like straight up tastes like cold brew coffee. Not bad. Our next stop, our next brewery is Rock's Brewery. Made it over to Rock's Brewing. I got a dragon fruit sour. And I have to say, all of the fruit sours here so far are extremely fruity. This is one of the reasons why I love sour beers, is because they just don't really taste like beer. They're super crushable, super light, crisp. And it's hard to beat that bright pink red color. I mean, absolutely delicious. Just wrapped up at the Rocks, had some delicious beers there. That is such a nice little venue. It's got a very like after work drinks type of vibe right now. There's tons of people with like office clothes on going for a pint. Love it, love to see it. Now we are off to the next brewery, which would be brewery number 4, I think today.
Yully.
Yullies or Yuli's, Y-U-L-L-I. Don't really know if that's right, but we are going over there to continue this brewery tour. It has started to rain again. We've got our raincoats on. And we've got a 20-minute walk. We've got some snacks for the ride. Some beer mix, very fitting. And it's so cozy in here. The vibes are unreal. We've got some live music going on. Got a little vanilla porter on the dark beer train right now. Not a bad way to spend a rainy day in Sydney, that is for sure. And we've really only scratched the surface of the craft breweries here, so I'm really excited to see what's to come. Our next stop is Two Halves Distilling and Brewery. They close at 9 o'clock, so we've got like 20 or 30 minutes to get in there, get a quick drink, and then head off to the next place, which I think will be our second last stop. So let's pop in here and see what the beer is like. We've just wrapped up at Two Halves, which was pretty cool. We were the only people in there. It's rainy, and I think a lot of people in Sydney at least don't really go out when it's raining. So we've had a lot of like private experiences, and we've gone down the wrong alleyway, so now we have to go back. Yeah, but anyway, it's raining a lot, and we're making the most of it because we've got like 3 rainy days in a row. So we're using those to experience some breweries in Sydney, and the next spot is Bracket Brewing, which apparently is closing in like a week. So we're very lucky we even get to see it. And then after this, we're going to be checking out Atomic Brewing as our last brewery of the day. And we're going to have to eat at some point. So,
oh yeah,
we're hungry. And it's like, what, 8? No, it's 9 o'clock.
So
pretty sad.
Apparently Bracket Brewing just did like this collaboration with NZ Hops to make this super hoppy New Zealand hopped beer. So I really want to try that.
This is my first glass of pop water. It's very medicinal and not in a bad way, like lemony, a little bit of mintiness going on there. I've seen pop water in so many different places, but I've never tried it, and this is actually really quite good. Like a really good 0% non-alcoholic option. I would 100% order this again. It was $5 for a schooner, which is what they call this size in Australia. I need a break from alcohol, so we're going with 0% right now. Wrapped up at Bracket, and we were very, very hungry, a little desperate, so we went to McDonald's, and it wasn't very good, but it was necessary and it was convenient, so don't judge us. Now we are heading back to the train station to hop on the train and make our way back up to North City to the hotel, and that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. So good night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Saturday. It is day number 6 on our Sydney, Australia trip, and today we are going to go out and do a bit of exploring. The sun has come out. The last 2 days have been just completely rainy. Yesterday we did not end up leaving the place whatsoever. We had like a really lovely rest day while it was storming all day long. So super happy to see the sun out today. We're gonna go to the Rocks to check out the Saturday market, and then we are going to just wander around, maybe head down to Marrickville to check out some breweries. Super excited to get out of the house today, so let's go. We are making our way down to the waterfront to take the ferry over to the Rocks area. But our first stop is going to be Wendy Whiteley's Secret Garden. It's, we kind of walked through it the other day, but it's been recommended by a lot of folks in North Sydney on like forums and stuff that I've looked at. So we're gonna go and check that out really quick before we head over to the market. Just about to hop on the ferry. We're down at Milson's Point. We just walked through the Luna Park area, and the views from North Sydney are honestly amazing. If you're gonna stay in the CBD, like right downtown, I highly recommend coming over here around Luna Park because there's so many amazing viewpoints to see the Opera House, like, and the bridge from the other side, and it's so beautiful. Made it off the ferry downtown, and we're walking over to the Rocks Market. It's an absolute madhouse down here as per usual. It looks like cruise ships like dock and unload and up on board, I guess, pretty frequently. So it's just always going to be very busy in this particular area. absolutely stunning area. All these beautiful old brick buildings. It's so lovely to just walk around on a nice sunny Saturday. And we're trying to find the market, to pop in and maybe grab a little bite to eat. Such a cool area to walk around. There's so many little hidden pathways and old brick floored cobblestones and little hidden restaurants and breweries, and it's kind of got it all. This is really cool. I did end up spending $7 on a cookie, don't judge me, but we'll see how it is. Yeah, look at this. There's so many like little restaurants down here. What? This is so cool. Wow, how neat. Let's give this $7 cookie a try. Mmm, very soft. Very good little snack. We are now making our way over to Merrickville. We're gonna hop on the train and go check out as many breweries as we can without falling over. So let's see how we do. After about an hour and a half of trying to figure out the trains and the buses with all the cancellations today, we have made it out to Merrickville, which is supposed to be one of the best places for craft breweries. And I think I mentioned this before, we've got a lot on the list, so we're gonna go ahead, start with the first one and see how many we can get done today. So let's go check out some breweries. Our first brewery, the Grifter, amazing. The beer is unbelievable, and we had a little pizza, which was so good. A little pink lemonade sour here, and watermelon pilsner, which is really good. So far, we're getting this off to a really good start. So the other breweries in the area are going to have to live up to the Grifter, I think. Our next two breweries are Wildflower and Kicks. We're going to go and check out Kicks first, because it's a little bit further away. For at Kicks, we got a little flight board. It was $15.50 for 4 different tasters. We got a coffee sour. It smells unbelievable. It smells so good. Such an interesting combination of flavors. Just wrapped up at Kicks, and the beer was absolutely phenomenal. We had a beer called Tunnel Vision, which was just like, I don't even know, one of the most delicious beers ever, and a Pilsner that was just absolutely yum. So good. Yeah, like the beer in Australia so far has been unreal. And New Zealand has probably the best like hazy IPAs, but Australia has a really good variety of like sours and dark beers and Pilsners and all these different kinds of beer. Really appreciate it. It's like surprising me how good the beer has been so far. And now we're heading over to Wildflower as brewery number 3 on this brewery crawl today. Welcome to brewery number 3, Wildflower. I got something non-alcoholic this time. We've got whey soda, which is interesting. Sort sort of tastes like a pina colada. And then I also splurged, got myself a second drink, and this is orange cordial, which is really good. They kind of specialize in like funky beers here and barrel-aged beers, and we're on a pretty big brewery crawl, so we don't want to go with the super strong beer on this particular stop, but Donovan did get a ale of some kind, I think. It smells very sour. Have you tried this yet?
Yeah. It's different.
Oh. Tastes like soap. Sorry. Just wrapped up at Wildflower, and it was really interesting. They've got so many funky beers, a little outside of our comfort zone, but we're about to head to brewery number 4. Let's go. Wrapped up at Mixtape, and it was absolutely bumping in there. So many people. Party time is definitely on, and now we're trying to find Sauce, which will be the next spot.
Hey, look at that.
Found Sauce Brewing, and it's like a minute across the street from Mixtape. Yeah, seems a lot more chill over here. I think we'll have a nice quiet beer. Up at Sauce Brewing, and it was amazing. That was easily one of my favorite spots of the day. It doesn't look like much. Like, look behind me, we're walking down an alley, and then you walk through where the sign is, and it just opens up to this beautiful patio, and now it's like golden hour. It's just absolutely stunning. I feel like the beer wasn't the best, definitely not the best of the day, but just the atmosphere and the brewery itself was really nice. Now we are heading off to brewery number 6. We're still standing, guys, so we're doing pretty good. Filter Brewing just wrapped up. It was pretty cool. Not one of my favorites, but their Yuzu Mandarin Berliner Weiss was amazing. Now we are heading to number 7, but we're gonna grab some food along the way. Some burgers, I think.